My daughter disappeared for 12 years after our divorce, then returned demanding her inheritance. I removed her from my will entirely. 12 years ago, my wife Catherine and I ended our 20-year marriage. Our daughter Ashley was 15 and took it devastatingly hard. When we explained our decision, she blamed me entirely, screaming, "It's all your fault," before running to her room. After the divorce, Catherine moved cities, and Ashley chose to live with her. Despite joint custody, Ashley rarely visited. When she did, she was cold and distant. I brought gifts every meeting, but she'd accept them with obvious disdain. One time I didn't bring anything, and she exploded, yelling, "You showed up empty-handed?" then stormed out. Our relationship deteriorated completely. Every attempt to connect pushed her further away. Eventually, I stopped initiating contact, waiting for her to reach out. She never did. After a year of silence, I sent birthday and Christmas cards but never received replies. She blocked me on social media. I only knew about her high school and college progress because I paid for her education, though I wasn't invited to ceremonies. Friends urged me to try harder, but each attempt met complete silence. Pain was indescribable. The little girl who once ran to me with scraped knees had cut me out entirely. For years, I drowned in alcohol until my doctor warned I'd die if I didn't quit. I pulled myself together, hit the gym, and tried filling the void with travel and work. Last week, I received a call from an unknown number. "Dad?" My heart nearly stopped. After confirming it was Ashley, she asked to visit. Despite years of waiting for this moment, I felt suspicious rather than purely joyful, having read stories about children reappearing only for money. When Ashley arrived, she'd grown into a beautiful woman with guarded eyes. She toured the house, reminiscing about childhood memories, which overwhelmed me with emotion. Then she hugged me and I cried. We sat in the same living room where we'd announced the divorce. When I asked what brought her here, she said, "Now that you're aging, I was wondering if you'd made your will. I've been waiting for you to contact me about inheritance money. Since you didn't, I thought I'd remind you." She explained she wanted me to transfer everything now rather than wait for inheritance, especially since she was getting married next year and needed money for her wedding. I was stunned by her transparent greed. When I asked if this was really why she came, she snapped, "What else would I come for? You abandoned me, remember?" I protested that she'd shut me out despite my countless attempts to maintain our relationship. She shot back, "Maybe you should have tried harder." The conversation exploded into an argument. Ashley blamed me for destroying our family and insisted that as the man, it was my responsibility to hold everything together. No matter how I explained that marriage requires two people, she maintained I was solely responsible. She said, "You didn't care about me then, so why should I care about you now? I'm here for the inheritance, which is rightfully mine." Her words devastated me. She left, slamming the door. Days later, she called again, apologizing but saying if I wanted to work on our relationship, she might invite me to her wedding and let me walk her down the aisle. The manipulation was crystal clear. She'd only invite me if I gave her the inheritance. I hired a lawyer to create my will, something I'd never done. I owned substantial properties and investments. When Ashley called asking if I'd completed the necessity, her narcissism was staggering. I invited her to see the documents. She arrived excited, lounging on my couch like she owned it. I handed her the will. She enthusiastically began reading aloud until she reached, "We'll go to charity." She screamed, "What the hell? You're giving all your money to beggars?" I replied, "Perhaps, yes. Thanks for nudging me about inheritance. If I'd died without a will, everything would have gone to a beggar. I meant you." She called me mean and toxic, blaming my attitude for why her mother left me. After hearing her rant, I said, "That charity helps destitute people. Why don't you register yourself?" She cursed me and stormed out. This interaction brought closure. I finally made my will and feel free from this toxic situation. My ex-wife later called advocating for Ashley, but it was clear this was orchestrated for money. After years of pain and manipulation, I've accepted that the daughter I loved is gone, and I finally feel at peace.